Yo, what's going on, everybody? Appreciate you guys checking in. It's a Tuesday. We appreciate everybody. We hope everybody had a good weekend, man. Appreciate everybody locking in with us. We got everybody in the building. I'm gonna get to the chat in just a second, but man, hey, wouldn't imagine being anywhere else on a Tuesday evening without my guys, man. I appreciate everybody rocking with us. But my guys, Chris Protect Show podcast, as well as the Severe Raider. I'm Made of 5 Raider, Real Talk, Raider Nation. I know it's the off season. We got a couple things to talk about, but y'all know we got two segments. Our start 'em, bench 'em, cut 'em. But I got another special one that we're gonna have a little bit of fun with, and then we're gonna talk about someone else's brother or sister of a hat that we just came across early today, and you know who it is if you checked in with us on Friday. Hey, and for people that did rock with us on Friday, we appreciate it. It was a long live, it was fun, it was chaos. Not sure how you're gonna match that one, but at the end of the day, it was fun. Appreciate it. It was so class. It was epic.
You had to be there.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen it, go check it out without question. But we appreciate everybody rocking with us, man. Chris, how you feeling, brother? Appreciate you rocking.
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Just on the road a little bit, so it's why my lighting looking all crazy. But hey, at least I don't have lunatic's hat. That's all that matters. It could always be worse. It could always be worse.
You got to add an S on that now. With
yeah.
The news.
Oh yeah. It has a symbol.
I have a feeling from now until forever that something that hat is going to rear its ugly ass head at some point.
Ugly.
And once chat, let us know when Loon gets up in the building, because then we're gonna have a little more talk about it, because we're gonna let Severe know what happened earlier today. But Severe, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
Oh man, I'm doing good. My brother Chris over there looking like a force ghost.
I know. Wow, this lighting is wild.
Yeah, but it's okay though. Hey, Chris is a working man, so he's on the road a little bit. He's getting it done,
man. Hey, I ain't mad at him, man. Make that money and let that money make you.
Man, it's the truth, man. I gotta go get some more hats. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Coffee Kings. Shout out to Cheeto Linus. I gotta stay gripped up.
That's ridiculous. Oh man, I'm telling you. But hey, guys, if you can hit that like button, subscribe, turn those notifications if you can. We definitely appreciate it. And I know, look, off season, man, this is where it kind of dies off, but we appreciate everybody rolling up in here, man. We definitely appreciate it. We're gonna shout out to the chat real quick. Rod Pena, what's going on? Appreciate you rolling with us. Sacktown, man. Appreciate you once again. Good seeing you in Bakersfield, brother. Jeff, what's up, man? Hey, make sure you guys go head over to Jeff's channels, show some love over there, show some appreciation. Always hitting you guys. I know that our live on Friday, as long as it went long, it was probably it's just a short to Jeff. But Jeff,
I don't know, man. We gave him a run for the money, though. We gave him a run for the money.
Yeah, ours was just a longer short.
It was the post. It was the post one. It was the post one and the original one
together. Yeah, all together.
Exactly. John Leon, what's going on, man? I appreciate you rolling with us. Rick Rock in the building as well. What's happening? Spoon, what's going on? Steve in the building. Raiders through Chris. What's happening, man? Make sure you guys go show some support over there. And Sacktown, man, let me know. I heard you mention you might be just putting on your own channel, or at least having your own channel. Let me know if you are, then put it in the comment section, man, so we can go and support. But where's the flag? What's going on, man? Appreciate you rocking with us. And in addition to talking about some news that just dropped, we got the two segments, but at the same time, what we're gonna do is, again, it's the off season, so we're gonna kind of go back and we're gonna take a look at the draft and what everybody did, what all the teams did, kind of who we picked, and then is there somebody that we would have preferred, that we would have chosen or picked to be on our roster? And Chad, I want to know if there's somebody else you were looking at in that round. And so we'll kind of go through every round and chop it up and have a good time. We definitely appreciate the chat rolling with us. MG, what's going on, man? Appreciate you. And appreciate you, man. Good seeing you in Bakersfield. Yoshi as well. What's happening? Boss Raider in the building. Dub Raider as always. What's going on? Chris looking like Chad.
Looking like a force ghost.
Because he's a working man. Dub, you know this.
Hey, I'm just trying. I'm trying to get in where I fit in, baby.
Hey, make sure you guys go show some support over to Dub Raider's channel as well, man. He's always fire interviews. I know you, Chris, you and him got your thing going on the weekends. But man, you're always doing interviews and stuff, man. We definitely appreciate you guys. Go show some support over there.
Yeah,
And
make sure you guys support him, man. He actually got a new show that he just I think recorded one show, but it's a Stogie Nation. He's a
nice.
cigar
Kind of sore.
yeah, connoisseur, man, and he linked up with this guy Legacy of the Shield on he's from TikTok, but he does good good Raider takes as well. But shout out to Dub, man. You know, that's one of the hardest working guys in here, and just an all around good guy, man. So he's gonna be with us on week 2 for that home opener. So make sure you guys tap in with Dub Raider, and if anybody is in town for that week 2, come holler at us. I'm telling you, it's going. When I say it's going to be a movie, it's going to be a movie.
Oh yeah.
Hangover 5.
And
Hangover 5.
And if Lunatic does get in that building shot, let
And
us know.
Lunatic will be with us more than likely. It's going to be a movie. That's all I'm gonna say. The whole weekend.
The whole weekend's gonna be ridiculous.
And I should have a interview with Dub coming up.
He did say that.
Yeah, probably sometime next week. So you guys be on the lookout for that, man. You guys know I always bring the controversy, man. So be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fire show. Cause y'all doing that in person too, ain't you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be fire.
Oh, you guys gonna do that in person?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Your
Really?
Dub's out here, man.
They live close.
Yeah. He's in Long Beach. He's like 30 minutes away from you, something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Jeff just sent me a message on IG. Yes. Lunatic's hat was crazy, but I'll tell you right now, there was another hat that just reared its head today, which is the baby brother of the hat we saw on Friday. I'm just letting you know, like there's a part 2 to that hat, which is crazy work.
Salute, Spoon.
Yeah, Spoon in the building. Let's see. BBs, what's going on, man? Appreciate you. Let's see.
True.
All right.
So my dog Jack Kenna, good seeing you in person, man. Finally, after all these years.
It's seeing you in person, man. And eye to eye.
Yeah, I like 6'4".
Bro, he's up there. He's up there with Severe, bro. It's different weather up there with him and Severe. That's for damn sure. But all right, man. No, we appreciate everybody rocking again. If you can, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on those notifications. Raiders C-Dub, what's going on? What's happening? You're gonna be out here, so you're gonna be out here for week 2 home opener. Because if you are, make sure you hit that notification because we're gonna try to put something together. We're all gonna try to meet somewhere the day before, maybe even the morning of, and just chop it up. And then we're gonna be out there. Thanks to Dub, man. We're gonna be out there and we're gonna be rocking. Week 2 for that home opener, man. Definitely roll with us. Make sure you guys go hit up for Chris's channel too. Lunatic's got the Bucks versus the Giants versus. Remember, chat. Let us know when Loon gets up in here. We're gonna talk about it.
Man, I gotta watch this.
We're gonna talk about it. Go to his live, man. And shot. I know Loon. Yeah, I know Loon's not in here just yet, but go hit up Loon's channel and Raider Vision, Vizion. He's got a fire website, man. Guys, go.
He does.
Raider C-Dub. Okay, yes, I'll be there for home. All right, man. Cool. Well, let's all link up, man. We're gonna have some fun. All of us gonna be out there. So we're going before we get to our 2 segments, to start them, bench them, cut them, as well as the second segment, which is a little bit of surprise. I kind of stole a little bit of a fun game from a little chart, and we're gonna have fun with it. We're gonna do that a little bit later, but we definitely got to start them, bench them, cut them. Let me get up on the screen the news that just dropped recently. There it is, and we're extending AJ Cole, punter. All right, we extended AJ.
Don't get me started.
They got to be 805 brothers, 805 cousins.
Chester McLaughlin. Damn.
What do we got going? What up, 805? What's going on? The 805. He said, why Chris look like Chester McLaughlin?
Damn, that's cold, bro. That's cold.
That's good work. That's good work. Rock, welcome to the show, man. I appreciate you coming through. But look, chat, what's your thoughts? Contract extension, AJ Cole. Obviously, we thought we were going to extend. There's a couple players that we can't extend going into the June 1st cuts. even going into the start of the season. There's some hot names, but look, the Raiders want to prioritize AJ Cole. And so the Raiders and two-time first-team All-Pro punter A.J. Cole have reached an agreement on a 4-year, $15.8 million extension that includes $11 million guaranteed, making him the NFL's highest-paid punter. With 1 year left on his contract, Cole is now locked in for the next 5 seasons at just under $20 million a year, which is crazy work. I'm going to get you guys' take on that. But if you – oh, no, wrong one. We're going to go here. Look, A.J. Cole, he's number one. You got Michael Dixon, $3.67 million a year. Jack Fox with the Lions, $3.49 a year. Brian Anger, shout out to Brian Anger. He's actually went to the same high school as I did. He's 2 years younger than I am. So he punted. I'll tell you right now, when you go see, there's a difference with just the everyday punter and pro punters. Because I'd go out and actually he'd come back. He went to, I believe he went to Cal. And he'd come back home. I was still in town, and he'd go to the high school and he'd go punt a little bit, bro. Like you see these pro punters kick the rock, man. It's impressive. And so it's funny. Just as a quick, if you ever see a pro punter in person, punt like the ball, the sound that when the ball comes off their foot is just different when you see a pro punter kick the rock. So, but. Chris, man, I'll throw it to you first. AJ Cole extended. What's your thoughts on there, and what's your take on this?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. That's kind of what we do. You know, we always paying the special teamers. We usually pay them the highest. I mean, he can punt. You know, he definitely does his thing. My thing is, I'm hoping we don't have to use them that much. You know, so I'm hoping it's just one of those things where we have him just as a weapon as needed. Especially if our defense does well. You know, so he can kind of pin teams back and. We can kind of get a switch in field position and stuff like that. So, but he's a beast. He's definitely a beast. So, it's well deserved, and salute to him. That's kind of what we do. We always take care of our special teams. So
we do, man, and we got massive history of good kickers, good punters. For as long as I can remember. Shooting from Ray Guy all the way to recent. So. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Ralph, what's going on, man? I appreciate you rocking with us. Make sure you guys go hit up Ralph as well, his channel. Show some support over there. Raider C-Dub, my channel's Real Talk Raider Nation, just so you know. And Steve, I appreciate you. Steve, I see you in the building. Appreciate you throwing out the links. You just put up Chris's link. There's my link as well. Appreciate you. And when you're saying AJ Cole, well-deserved, I'm with you on Jack Kenna. You're saying love the Cole extension. And look, at the end of the day, yes, I think we do take care of our own. And Chris, to your point, yeah, hopefully he doesn't get his money's worth and he gets to sit on that sideline quite a bit.
Right.
But we ain't got to use him. So I do got a little extra take on it, but Severe, man, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, man. If we were half as good at finding quarterbacks as we are finding punters and kickers, man, we would be like the greatest franchise of all time, man. I don't know how we do it. Like whoever is on punters and kickers, we need to get them to change their focus and start looking at other positions, man, because we just keep finding, especially these punters, man. We keep finding these dudes, man. We went from Leckler to King, then right to Cole, man. So we keep finding these dudes, man, and like all of them been very good. Like Marquette King he not in the league because he ain't good, but a good punter. It's other shit. Shane Leckler just got older. He was a beast. So it was other things. And now AJ Cole, we went from Shane Leckler being the best punter in the league to Marquette King being arguably top 5 punter in the league. Now AJ Cole, arguably the best punter in the league. So we keep finding these dudes, especially at punter. So man, it's uncanny. It's uncanny, and he's earned every dollar. That contract, he's a weapon. Like he flips field position like few other guys can in the league, man. And it forces these teams to drive long distances. Unfortunately, when you got DeCamry and Richardson out there trying to
shots being fired because we're talking about a punter.
We're gonna see what Tommy Eichenberg does to hold this field position for my guy AJ Cole. But AJ Cole, he does his part. He can't tackle too.
I'm telling you, man. Myra G, I appreciate you rocking with us. Hey, Myra, just so you know, that second hat of Lunatics has already been talked about. So if you see Loon in the chat, you just let him know. We're about to talk about it.
Myra tapped me in. She tapped me in, man. She put up the bat signal. So I had to go check it out. It's wild.
And we're going to tell Severe about it as well. Willie Wayne, what's going on? Appreciate you rocking with us. Raider 1081, what's happening, man? Appreciate you. Hopefully, Daniel Carlson is the next to get a contract extension as well. Yeah, we'll see. I think the hard part is Carlson. He just last year, especially that KC game, missing 3 field goals, stuff like that. It's like, don't get me wrong, I still think he's a very good field goal kicker, but it's like I think there was just some moments last year that it's just it may not be a priority. I'm not saying if we do extend him, I wouldn't be mad about it. Depending on what those numbers look like, I wouldn't be mad about it.
He shouldn't be the highest paid,
but
at all.
Not highest paid and not the top priority.
Yeah.
In this offseason, you know what I'm saying? And so if we prioritize a couple more people, again, I know a lot of talks of Colt Miller, a lot of talks of Jacoby Myers. If we prioritize them, get a deal done, and we feel like we've addressed a lot of needs or addressed some position groups, and then we hear some Daniel Carlson news, cool. I wouldn't be mad at it because I still think he's a quality field goal kicker. But I'm with you. Steve, I appreciate you putting up Dub's channel as well. And so here's my kind of final thoughts on it. And Fu Chris, man, kind of we obviously just touched on that for just a second. But here's my thing is, and Severe, you kind of touched on it a little bit, is AJ Cole, man, is a field flipping machine. He truly is. And I'll kind of go a step further and look at the way that 2, maybe even 3. We don't know what the Broncos dynamic is going to look like. I do think the Broncos are going to try to air it out with Bo Nix, right? They didn't prioritize a top tier back. I know they got RJ Harvey over there, which can be explosive dynamic. I still think he's more of an open field guy. He's not a between the tackles guy, so they still might rely on Bo Nix's arm. But you look at the way KC is kind of made up, right? They're going to rely on the running game quite a bit. You look at the way the Chargers are made up. They're going to work heavy in the run game. So if you have AJ Cole that can flip that field to where he punts and gets them stuck inside the 10-yard line, now they got to be a more run-heavy type of offense and travel 90 yards to score a touchdown. With a run-based offense, that shit ain't easy. Yeah. It's not easy at all. If this was KC of 7 years ago, I don't know what the exact date is, but back when they had Tyreek Hill, that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? KC can travel within 4 plays and go 90 yards if they really wanted to. But now our in-division rivals are kind of made up very differently. So I think prioritizing an AJ Cole that can flip the field like that, and now we're facing in-division rivals that are more run-based, it's going to make it that much harder for them to go 80, 90 yards to go score a touchdown, or even get 40 to 60 yards to get in field goal range. So that's why actually I am happy that they made this move, because, bro, some of those punts that AJ Cole had last year where the camera just had to keep moving downfield.
Yeah.
to track where that ball's going. And so it's severe to your point. Flipping that field is going to be huge this year, and I think it's going to be it's going to be good having AJ Cole back there. But Chris, to your point, hopefully he doesn't get his money's worth, and we ain't got to use him that much because we're kicking a bunch of field goals and we're scoring a lot of touchdowns.
Right.
So, yeah, Myra, absolutely. Make sure you guys, if you guys want, become a member to the Shield Squad on Chris's channel, Protect the Shield podcast. If you guys want, make sure you guys become a member as well. Just Win, baby. What's happening, man? Appreciate you rocking with us. Coach, what's happening? Appreciate you. Watch my Tommy Eichenberg severe. Apparently Tommy Eichenberg's getting interceptions.
I would not be claiming that. I would not be claiming that at all.
Navy Vet, what's going on, man? Appreciate you rocking with us as well. Make sure you kind of get to Piano Man in the bill. What's going on, man? We flip and fill position on you, Piano Man. You're gonna have to travel a long way to score some points. Just letting you know. I'm just throwing that out there. All right, let's go. Tony in the bill. What's going on? Appreciate you. What's happening, man?
Tony, what's happening?
Tony, man, yeah, trying to work my way to the next milestone, man. Appreciate you throwing that out there. Let's see. Let's do this. But what are you saying, man? What about that fake?
Yeah, that was clean.
Yeah, that was.
That was clean.
Yeah, and it looked like, man, it's like sometimes you drop plays and you just kind of you imagine it happening in your head. That's kind of how that play actually worked out. That throw from AJ Cole to Diablo, it just kind of worked out that way, man.
Yeah, that was cold.
And what's crazy that I think AJ Cole he's an undrafted guy, right? I think he beat out. We drafted.
He got Thompson. Tommy Thompson.
No, he beat out
Townsend.
Townsend.
Yeah,
He beat out Townsend. Yeah. He beat out Townsend that year. So we drafted Townsend out of Florida.
Yeah, we drafted him and that Eddie, that kicker, that Eddie Pereiro or whatever.
Eddie, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Eddie Pinheiro or something like that.
Yeah.
Eddie Pinheiro, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember before that, I think we had like Giorgio Tavecchio or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So AJ Cole, he snatched that dude's job. That's crazy.
He did.
All right, so you guys know this is what we're going to do. Steve, again, appreciate you putting up some of the other channels, man. Guys, make sure you guys go to Raiders through Chris's channel. Show some support over there. Rock, y'all remember he hate me from the XFL? Yes. Yeah. But I watched the movie and there was a teabagger too. I don't remember that one. I remember he hate me.
I remember the movie because I think the movie had Anthony Mackie in it. I think either Anthony Mackie in it, I want to say.
Rated 1081. Yeah, he was undrafted. All right, cool, man. Remember, guys, hey, y'all, what's going on, man? Appreciate you rocking with us. Good seeing you in the building. I'm not Bueno. What's going on, man? Miller Time Gaming, what's happening? Cole went undrafted, and he's the best punter in the business. Yeah, I'm with you. And Salute, yeah, I don't remember him being drafted, but man, I appreciate you confirming it and Severe saying it, man. Let's see. Let's go. I just want to say what's up. PMW, what's going on, man? What's up, Mark? Mark Raiders. I want to confirm. This is Mark Raiders from Bakersfield. Is this Mark Raiders from Bakersfield? Because I remember, I just want to confirm, man. Sometimes it's hard to put names to faces, especially when we just don't see it up there. But I just want to make sure. Let me know. So, all right. You guys know how we do. Again, off season. We have a little bit of fun. We got our segment. Start them. Bench them. Cut them. We're going to go ahead and have a little bit of fun, man. Appreciate everybody. Make sure you guys hit that sub button. It is a sub-only chat, just the way we show our appreciation to some of our subscribers. So make sure you guys hit that sub button and get involved. We're going to have a little bit of fun. Start them, bench them, cut them. We got this segment, and I got a little different segment after we talk about the draft a little bit. Myra, don't bring back Monday. Don't bring back Friday.
Ain't ever cut those. Ever.
Don't bring back Friday, man. All of a sudden, yeah, Lunatic in his live earlier, he started talking about other stuff. Yeah, it was a mess. It was crazy. So, all right, chat, let us know. You know the deal. Start them, bench them, cut them. There's going to be 3 players that pop up. It's going to be in their prime, not when they're injured, not on a down year, strictly in their prime. Make sure you guys put in order of where you would start, bench, cut. There's going to be a letter in front of each one, A, B, C, C, B, A, B, whatever, however you want to put it, whatever order, put them and start them, bench them, cut them. So, Judo Joe, what's going on, man? Appreciate you rocking with us. Let's see. Let me know. Raider Paul in the building. What's happening, man? Just in time for the start them, bench them, cut. Let's have a little bit of fun. Here we go. Start them, bench them, cut them. Who you guys got? Left to right, you got Santana. Moss. You got Santana Moss. You got
Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson. And then you got Chris Godwin on the far right. So
it's at their peak.
Santana Moss. At their peak.
That is a
Santana Moss. I'm telling you, like
I don't know if we even seen Garrett Wilson's
peak yet. That's the thing. Yeah, he's still on the ascent.
Santana Moss. Garrett Wilson,
Tanner
Chris
Moss
Godwin.
Nasty.
Dub in there first. He's ACB. ACB's cutting Garrett Wilson. I mean, maybe it is. We
It's
haven't
hard because
seen him in his prime just yet, but like that's
what
the
I
hard
seen
part,
though, man.
I know.
From what I seen though,
Garrett Wilson.
Santana Moss was a monster though.
He was
Santana
a monster. Monster.
Oh, man.
But Dub's first in there with the ACB.
And then even Godwin be hurt though.
He should
man.
be hurt all the time. But when Godwin is right though, Godwin is.
But at the best of his game though. At the best of his game.
But has Godwin ever? Would y'all ever want Godwin as a wide receiver 1?
There's some people calling for it this year. There's some people calling for it this year.
That's what makes it tough. That's what makes it tough.
Yeah, I don't know
because he's always had the benefit of having
always.
What's called it?
Mike Evans.
Side. Yeah, Mike Evans.
Yeah,
on the other side.
So I'm not bueno. He's got Godwin on the bench, so he's ACB.
Yeah, I think I'm
Jeff's cabinet. Jeff's starting. Jeff's starting.
But I can't get mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
I think Jeff just saying he's getting a cab.
He's already heading one. He's already heading to the stadium.
He's
working on new content. He's like,
right.
He's going to the studio. That's what he's doing.
Right.
Judo Joe, your ACB. All right, Sacktown ACB. See, there's a lot of people at least putting Godwin on the bench. Raiders through Chris, your cabinet. All right, D805 in the building. Your ACB. ACB, okay. Looks like a lot of cuts. I'm seeing a lot of cuts for Garrett Wilson, and maybe that is just because we haven't really seen him.
Sample size a year or two.
I mean, it's just tough, man, because like let's just do this. If Garrett Wilson was on the Chiefs, that'd be scary shit.
But I'll tell you this though. I think so. I'm gonna say ACB, but for Garrett Wilson, because he's what in year 3?
He's going to year 3,
yeah, going in year 3. I guarantee he was way better in year 3 than what Godwin was in year 3.
I can remember Godwin year 3.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like Godwin
was out of Penn State, right?
I don't even remember. I feel like he just came out of nowhere.
Godwin's out of Penn State, I want to say. I think he's out of Penn State.
I don't know.
He wasn't a first round pick, though. Godwin?
You say he was?
He wasn't, I don't think. I think he's like a second.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I almost feel like.
But man, just off of I'm going ACB. But look, literally, like by year 4, it could be BAC. Literally, by year 4, it could be BAC.
Let's do this. Let me switch it up.
But he got Justin Fields, though.
I know my damn.
Yeah. Oh shit, yeah, that's right. Damn. We might never see him prime. Like, Enu in your cabinet. Let's see real quick. Let's go. Myra ACN, first cheater in the building. Appreciate you. First, I knew there's always one. Myra.
Ain't that the telephone network?
MG's your ACB. Okay. A lot of cuts for Garrett Wilson. And again, I get it. Rafa, your cabinet as well. Let's see. Rick Rock, your ACB. Now, let me ask you. Spoon, your ACB. Let me ask you, are you guys putting B only because I don't think we've seen his prime yet? Are you putting him in? Are you cutting Garrett Wilson because you don't think he's as good as the two on the screen? I guess that might be a better question to ask.
We haven't seen it.
Maybe that you just don't know what Myra's up
enough.
To.
Yeah.
I
think if you would have if you would have took him out and put someone that's more senior, like a more of a vet, it'd be
maybe someone that was actually proven, or at least we've seen.
Yeah, you almost need to put Garrett. You almost need to put Garrett in with like Olave, Neighbors, like the young dogs.
Yeah.
I was actually gonna put Olave up here
because him and Olave are the same year. Him and Olave
the same year.
Yeah, they both was at the Buckeyes together.
I feel like Olave is the same thing as where we just haven't. He is the same thing. It's like you haven't seen like the potential. So it'd be hard to figure out. But then I know people would be affected because he's got all the concussions and stuff like that. And there have been shit about him giving up on routes at times, which is tough. And he has such a small window of just work.
Yeah.
So, but Judo, you're saying, but Wilson's too young. Yeah. So I think that might be. We just haven't been able to see Wilson just yet.
I haven't seen enough.
Which I get it.
Just ability wise, though, now he's as good as either one of those guys, just in terms of ability. But
that's why it sucks, man. Because at the end of the day, Dub, you're saying Godwin gave me some great fantasy points. Yeah, if you in a
he's a fantasy dog.
PPR league.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you're in a PPR league.
But then at the end of the season, he ain't there. So if you go to Super Bowl in your season, then you're gonna lose because he's hurt.
I know. Let's see, Jeff, you're saying out of the three, I can't count on God would be consistent 100%. But remember, it's at the top of their game. But I get it. Jeff,
didn't he say cab though? Didn't he say cab?
I think he said cab.
He said cab, but I can't trust Godwin.
Yeah, Jeff, did you cab it? Miller game time. You're saying ACB. Okay, all right. LA Ray, what's going on, man? Appreciate you rocking with us. ABC. All right, cutting Godwin. All right, so let's do this. Severe man, what you have first? What you got?
I'm gonna go ACB. I'm gonna go ACB. But yeah, it's tough. It's tough, man. Because Garrett Woods, like I said, in terms of just pure ability, I think he's as good as either one of those guys. I think he's gonna be. I think he's gonna. I said if it wasn't for Justin, I forgot about Justin Fields. If it wasn't for Justin Fields, I think he'd have the opportunity to say, hey, you know what, he's right there in the conversation with Santana by year 4. But right now, yeah, we got to go. Got to go ACB.
All right, and Steve, man, you say I appreciate you. Godwin's a 3rd round pick. Okay, appreciate the info. Let's see if there's anybody else. God damn it, Coach. See, you know what? I don't think you didn't do the last one either. I'm still waiting from your starting bench and cutting from the last one we did.
Oh,
and this is what we get. My God, man.
He don't like none of them.
No, he's just like, fuck this game. That's what he said.
I'm still waiting for the second point that 805 wanted to make on Friday.
That's true.
He said he's gonna give us 2 things, and he was out, and he gave us 1 thing, and he was still there an hour later.
I still hung out. I just want to hang out with guys.
He did hang out.
Ready to get what's going on, man? He's the lead change of field possession. So not bad. Not mad at this move at all. Just made me scratch my head a little because we have Colton with 1 year left, and he's looking at a 2nd year contract. I'm with you talking about AJ Cole. Yeah, man. But look, it's not like it's a crazy extension. We got the salary cap, and so I wouldn't be surprised if like Colton is maybe later in the year, maybe after 5-6 games, and Colton proves that the shoulder is good, everything's good, then maybe we pull the trigger. But I don't know. To me, I don't see a Colton extension as a long-term extension. I see him as maybe like a 2-year extension top. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, field change possession, man. I'm with you. And so, but I appreciate you rocking with us, guys. Make sure you guys go hit up Raider Gabe, say what's up. Make sure you guys go to his channel and go to Raider Nation Live's channel too, man. They always hit you guys throughout the week, man. Raider Gabe, appreciate you rocking with us.
What up, Gabe?
Just one, baby. Your CBA. Okay. All right. So we go next. We go to the next one. Chris, man, what's yours? Bench picks.
Yeah, I'm the same way, man. Just because I always like Santana Moss. He was just a monster. Yeah. I really am kind of torn. Like there's a part of me that wants to put Garrett at bench. But Godwin is. I've just seen more of him. I've seen him dominate longer. But I do think eventually, when it's all said and done, I think Garrett can definitely be He could potentially be better than all of them, but I'm a stay firm at ACB though, just because of the short sample size.
All right. So here's my thing is I'm actually gonna go ABC. I'm cutting Godwin. Only because like I can just of what I've seen.
Yeah, Garrett's gonna be special.
With Garrett Wilson, I'm like, you put him
Nice.
you put him with a quality quarterback. This kid could be a top 10 receiver without question.
Easy.
Easy. And so that's why I'm going ABC.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all.
I got to, and I'm going to kind of go back real quick. Coach, look, Santana Moss, Garrett Wilson, Chris Godwin. Hey, I don't think we're going to move on until we get your start and bench him, cut him. All right, Chad, let Coach know. We're probably not going to move on.
If you a coach, how you not know these people, man?
Come on now, coach. We're just waiting on you now. Everybody, just spam coach in the chat. We just waiting on you, coach. We want to hear what you got to say. We need your opinion on this, and we're gonna hold you to it. Piano Man. I thought it was starting bench cutting response, man. Chauncey on PHC. See, second cheater in the building. Maybe third. Maybe coach is the second cheater. You're the third. Man, we got to get to. I'm gonna make sure I get to. Anybody else? MG just saying Colton 2-year, 32 mil, 22 guaranteed. You already throwing it out there. Again, I'm with you. I think he can get a 2-year extension. I think that's what we would look at, in all honesty. Let's see. I just want to make sure I get to anybody else. Let's go, coach. They're yelling at you. I'm just letting you know. Let's see. God damn it, Jeff. I know what you mean by that. God damn it. Let's go. See, Pena, coach. Time's ticking. LV, what's going on, man? I appreciate you guys. Go make sure you guys show some support to LV Raiders channel, man. Good seeing you in Bakersfield. And I think you're gonna LV. Are you coming out for week 2? Let us know in the chat if you're gonna come out for week 2. I know you won the tickets to the Cowboys game. Don't need to rub it in to everybody, but let us know if you're gonna come out for week 2 because we're gonna be out there. We're going for the home opener. So see, you can do it, coach. We're waiting on you. I don't see you in here, man.
He's scared. Yes,
we're gonna have to move on. Guess we have to move on without coach. God damn it, coach. He loves. Yeah, he's like, I'm out of here. Fuck these guys.
It was the insult about Tommy Eichenberg. I think that's what
I know. All right, so let's go. Let's do this. We're gonna bring this down. We're gonna start talking. Look, we got another segment. Don't worry, guys. We're going to make it happen. We're going to have some fun. Steve, appreciate you throwing it in the chat, man. And so, all right, let's do. All right, LV, not sure yet for week 2. Okay, man, but we're going to be out there with Dub, everybody. I think Leo's going to try to make it out there. So, man, I know you, at least in California, so if you can make it, man, it's going to be fun. Yeah, look at this. Coach is doing his research before he gets in here. Watch. In 20 minutes, we will get Coach's response. He's doing his research first. I like it, though. Hey, watch some film before you put yourself out there. I like it.
Who else was the other? I kind of like what's his name, too. What was the other Moss? Sonoris or something? A Sonoris? There was a few Moss.
Yeah. That was his brother, I think. Yeah, his brother.
Yeah. You know, he wasn't as good, but like he was cold in college, though.
I think it was Sonoris.
I appreciate you. Have a safe flight, man. Yeah, that's funny. Coach still ain't in here. God damn it, Coach. We were waiting on you. All right. I know. Coach is like,
so much
Coach is like, I am participating in these goddamn guys' games, these stupid games. I'm a coach. I do bigger things. That's what he was saying.
He drinks Jamba Juice
while I'm coaching on the field too. That's what it is. God, could you imagine a coach bringing Jamba Juice on the football field? I don't know if I can do that. I had a coach, man. Side note, I had a coach, man. At youth level, he would chew. He'd put the biggest fat amount of chew in, and so when he'd yell at you, it'd just be spitting everywhere, bro. Like you knew who got yelled at the most because our practice jerseys were always white, and so you knew at the end of practice who got yelled at the most because you just have spit all over your chest. Yeah, it was bad news. And the worst part is I wore a visor.
It's stuck.
It would just be like on the visor, and I'd be that was the worst. All right, so here we go. again, guys, off season. We're just gonna talk about it. Let us know in the chat. Get involved in this one. Again, if you guys aren't subscribed, make sure you hit that sub button so you can get involved. Make sure you guys hit subscribe to all my guys, everybody in the chat. You guys know, you got Chris Protect Show podcast as well as the Severe Raider. I'm 805 Raider. Real talk, Raider Nation. We appreciate you guys. A little off season. Let's have a little bit of fun. Oh shit, Gabe, you gonna be at Allegiant this Saturday? I'm just glad the stadium got AC because it's supposed to be one. Bro, it's already hot out here. It's already hot out here, man. It's crazy. So again, I'll get to it, but I switched areas in the house because I was waking up I was keeping my daughter up with the late night lives, and so I didn't want her to yell at me no more. And so the room that I moved to is now my office. It's the farthest away from where the AC starts from, and so all the other rooms are getting the bulk of the AC, and now I'm like damn near in a hot box because the AC don't make it all the way over here full blast. And so yeah, we're having fun. If you see me sweating, it's because I'm dedicated to y'all. That's what it is.
I don't know. You might be sipping some 805s as we're roasting Adam Butler.
Yeah, don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. I'll take out stuff stronger than 805. Appreciate you, Myra, putting the links in the chat. But hey, Gabe, let us know if you're going to be out here for the home opener too, man. Let us know if you're going to roll up the home opener. We all should link up, and we're just going to put something together and have some fun, man. And so ready to give you ABC. Okay, I'm with you. See, benching at least keeping Garrett Wilson on the bench, man. We'll take it. What up, SoCal? Appreciate you, MGs. Yeah, in the hot box for a little bit. Don't worry. The AC's gonna kick on. I'll be okay as long as this sun starts to go down. We will be all right. Jungle juice. We don't need to talk about no damn jungle juice. Damn it, Myra.
At all.
But I don't know. Severe might be having some jungle juice when he gets out here. I'm just letting you know because he said
that.
He said
twisted lemonade with some yak.
If you start with cognac, brother, you might get to something else.
Hey, it's a sign I got there now. You done put me up on the you out here having your boy adventures, man. You done
love you. Yes. I'm gonna get sponsored by one of them.
Huh. Shit. All right, let's go. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a little bit of fun with it. Okay. We're gonna go to each round. All right. And look, sometimes all of our draft picks don't work out. Sometimes there was people that you wanted it instead of who we got. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go round by round. Obviously, we already know who we got, but prior to the draft, we did nothing but mock drafts. All right. Last time I'm gonna hear it, last time I'm gonna say it. All right.
Hot dog water.
Hot dog water. Okay. That's it. Done. Never again. Except for the next time. But we all know now. We know.
You know what? Even though you're hot dog water, at least you don't have Loon's hat. I'd rather be hot dog water than own one of Raider Lunatic's hats. That's all I'm gonna say. My bad. Go ahead. Carry on.
Just one of the 50. Just one of the 50. There's one. Man. There's one. Now there's two. But now we know where everybody got drafted because there's speculation where guys are going to go, so on and so forth. And so, chat, let us know if you like who we picked. But then we're going to scroll through it. Is there somebody else in that round that you would have gotten instead of who we picked, or someone you were high on, during that draft? And so, and Billy Davis, what's happening, man? Appreciate you rocking with us.
Billy Davis, what's the word? Salute to Billy, man. I think this past weekend, he was supposed to get reunited with his family, man. Hope that went well, Billy, man. Salute to you.
Salute to you, Billy. Appreciate you rocking with us. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. That's it. We're going to go through round one. So, chat, let us know. One, do you like to pick? Would you rather us drop back? Would you rather us pick somebody else? Let me know round one. Obviously, we went Ashton Dempsey. I will say one thing. I'm extremely happy that Mason Graham did not fall to us, because now with that Christian Wilkins talk and everything that's going on, we went back to back. I'm actually happy that didn't happen. But chat, let me know. Would you rather done something different? Severe, I'll go to you first, man. Cool with it, or man, is there somebody else? Now that we kind of know where everybody dropped, everybody thought Tedrock McMillan was going to drop damn near the late teens, early 20s.
I didn't.
Would you run
I didn't think it was. I thought he was the best receiver. I thought he was the best receiver in the draft. But ideally in this situation, we trade back. I would trade back, even if it's just to 10. just to 10 to where Chicago was at. And I know there were some rumors about them attempting to try to move up, get Ashton Genty. I'd have been good with that. Move back 4 spots and kind of see what you have right there instead of taking Genty at 6. But it is what it is.
Yeah, and MGs, you're saying you still would have drafted Genty, man. Now that I kind of see how it all played out, man, I would have. If we could have moved back a little bit, I would have taken Tyrone McMillan, and I was a big Kelvin Banks guy. So those are my two favorites. If we were to move back, I would have been able to. I still would have rocked that a little bit because, again, and all of us, I think we all kind of think the same. It's like, man, you still could have got a quality running back later on.
Yeah.
But Chris, man, your thoughts? Is there anybody else kind of in these later rounds that you would have picked over Ashton? Now that we know how it all played out.
So that's the thing, man. I think we would have had to trade back, honestly. Yeah, we would have had to trade back because at 6, it's like I don't know who I would have necessarily got at 6, but I would have been on the phone really trying to trade back. To scroll down, yeah, it's like,
man, your boy Kenneth Grant went like
crazy
early compared to what those mock drafts are. That's why it's tough.
Yeah, that's why it's so tough. Yeah. So I mean, and no one had Loveland being a top 10 pick. No one had him going before Warren.
He went before Tyler
unanimous
for Booker. Yeah. Oh, you're Tyler Warren. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just it was just a lot going on, but yeah, man, I'd have to say it's just so hard, man. Like if no one wanted to trade with us, I really don't know what I would have done there because, like I know I wouldn't have necessarily wanted a running back that high. But I don't know who I would have wanted to take at 6 because I mean honestly, before I knew what was going on with my boy, I wanted Will Johnson, so he fell heavy. So yeah, I don't know. I guess at this point, man, if we stayed at 6, maybe I would just have to stay put at Genty if I knew that no one wanted to trade with us.
Yeah, if no one was calling, no one was getting that call.
Yeah, if no one was calling, because I don't think I'd want McMillan. Because again, honestly, you guys remember I was always talking about Thornton or Horton later on. So the fact that we were able to land him in the 4th or whatever, so I really didn't want McMillan. I mean, I would have been okay with one of the linemen. I did like Banks. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll just say, I'm starting to warm up to Genty, so I'm cool. I guess I'm cool at 6.
All right, and then Tony, man, yeah, the Missouri tackle Armand Membu, he went right after us, 7 to the Jets. I was more of a big Kelvin Banks guy. I think that Armand Membu, I mean, once he hit the draft, I think that was he's a beast, he's a monster. But I'm telling you, I think that he's not going to pan out to that number 7 pick overall.
Banks is a big. Like honestly, the Saints, having Fuaga and Banks as your tackles for the next, that's nice.
As soon as they picked Kelvin Banks, I text my buddy because they got Talisi Fuaga, which was my favorite tackle last year.
Yeah, that's nice.
And I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I see you, Chris. Don't you talk about Jacob Parrish? Y'all know at some point.
Higher than I thought. I ain't gonna
y'all know at some point higher than you guys thought. God damn it! I will. Some of y'all gonna find out. All right, that's all I gotta say.
If I was forced to stick and pick, I'm going Tetaroa. If I have to stick and pick, I'm going Tetaroa. But if I can trade back, I'm trading back.
Yeah. Okay. So let's do this. We'll go to second round real quick. Obviously, Carson Schwestinger went first pick of the second round, and we ended up trading back. Right. So we traded back, and we traded with Miami, and they took Jonas Savaiinaea, and Jonas Savaiinaea was my favorite guard in that second round. So they traded with and snagged him instantly. But we ended up moving back. Obviously, man, you got Severe. I know you were, Chris. I know you were. Were you high on Carson Schlesinger? Chris is linebacker.
Not as high as you guys were.
Okay, so I know we were, but a lot of people were high on Quinshon Junkins. Trevion Henderson goes right after us, or where we would have been at 6. So,
Severe was hot. Severe was hot.
Severe was hot. Yes.
Bro. That's not even the word, bro. Like, I don't know. Genty better show up week 1, bro. He better show up week 1. You better hope with our linebacking core. Bro, you better hope our D line is doing a hell of a job in these run fits.
I know. The Rock, you're saying Membu does seem overrated to me. Yeah, not for a top 10 pick. In my opinion. I wouldn't even have him at a top 15 pick. That's again just me. I'll be ready. I wanted Carson Schlesinger so bad. Surprised he got picked that early.
I was too.
Yeah, I knew he was going to go.
Crazy early.
I thought he was going to go early second, not the first pick in the second, but I thought he was going to go kind of the front half of the second. So I knew if we didn't get him with our second pick, he would never make it to the third. And so, but LV, I think Severe and myself, we definitely like Carson, but we ended up going with Jack Besh. All right. And so you look at kind of what's around us. Is there anybody else that you would have went with instead of Jack Besh at this position, knowing kind of how it played out? Chat, let us know if there's anybody else. But kind of Chris, I'll go to you first this time. Was there anybody else in that second that you would want to prioritize off this list? But man, your boy Will Johnson, it's crazy how far he did drop.
Yeah. Because we traded back that second time after he went. I think we would. I think we were gonna grab him.
Yeah, we traded again. So let's do this, Chris. I mean, if we instead of trading back that second time, is that at that point you would have picked your guy, your Will Johnson?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. That's I was sick, man. And honestly, and that's why I was like, when we got Besh, I was not thrilled. I was not thrilled because at least, of course, I didn't know the future that we were going to be able to still land Thornton. But I was not too happy about that. But yeah, for sure, I would like honestly, I still think he's gonna. I think Will Johnson gonna ball out, man. I really do.
Where's the flag? You said he would have taken Mike Green. So, where's the flag saying you would have taken Mike Green over Besh? And this is kind of hard to judge because we did trade back twice. So there's all these players that were actually on the board. At least, with that 37th pick, you had Trevion Henderson, Luther Burden. A lot of people like Luther Burden. I know, Severe, you like Luther Burden. A couple of the guys I know we were high on, obviously Chris, Will Johnson.
But I will say that being able to pass on Will Johnson, that did allow us to get who it would allowed us to get. We picked up the 2/3, so that's when we picked up.
That's what we picked up in third. The two offensive linemen.
Porter.
Nah, cause we got Porter and
yeah. But in the back end of the third, that's when we picked up.
Last picks up there. Yeah, we got
Caleb Rogers
and Rogers.
Cause we got Porter with our third round pick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With our okay, and then we got. So I like Rogers. Grant, he got to show me something. Grant better ball. I know that.
Grant better ball.
He's developmental piece.
I think it's gonna take a couple years. In my opinion.
He's a developmental piece. All right.
Raise for Chris. You like Demetrius Knight. You liked him. I think that was the kid of South Carolina, I believe.
Yeah, the linebacker.
Yeah, the linebacker. Nate. Now I'd take Besh. I think it was the right pick. I really like Besh. All right. Boy, I know I keep hearing Besh's name.
It's easy now. Honestly, it's like I'm cool with it now. But like I said, because I didn't know what the long-term plan was. Like I'm thinking he was going to be our deep field threat, and I'm like, we're cooked. We're cooked.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
things fell into place. I will say that.
Yeah. Now here's my thing: is you got Jack Besh, right? Again, that you can kind of move them all over the place. There was a receiver that if we went a different, I would have went a different route than Jack Besh. In all honesty, and actually that player's available in the third, so I probably would have went that Jonas Savaiinaea. I would have snagged Jonas Savaiinaea and went after another receiver, potentially in a third, if that was the route, or maybe even drop back just a little bit and still get a guard, acquire another third. But there was another receiver that was kind of high on my radar. And so
should have got Willie. Should have got Willie for that guard position. We would have been set for the next 13 years, man.
I gotta check on how my dog is doing with the Rams. I know with the Rams though, man. That's I hate the Rams.
But he's gonna.
But you know, McVay gonna get him right.
Oh,
McVay found him one, man.
And the thing is like if he doesn't even start, just imagine if a player goes down and he gets an opportunity, and all of a sudden now,
you ain't getting that spot back.
God,
you ain't getting your spot back
at all.
Jeez,
at all.
Yeah, that's a wrap. It's a Tom Brady, Drew Bledsoe situation, bro. You're done.
Yeah,
you're done if you get hurt.
No,
I'm telling you, Rock. You're saying you liked Jonah? Yeah, man, I like Jonah. There's another guard that I like too, but we passed up on that. Well, that's in the third round. Lampkin is the one that got away. He is, man. I'm telling you. I keep hearing Jameson Williams rumors might be
from Detroit.
Detroit, like you're hearing the rumors, like he's gonna potentially come here. Is that what you're saying?
I haven't heard that, but that could get nasty.
That'd be crazy if it happened. All right, let's go to the third real quick. So obviously we pick up Darian Porter right before Darius Alexander, which was one of my favorite defensive tackles. Ashton, I don't know.
Gillette.
I don't know. Gillette? Yeah. Probably is Gillette, huh? Just like Gillette Stadium. Makes sense. All right, so look, there's a lot of fanfare to Kyle Williams that was sitting right behind. And so we pick up Darian Porter. And so now that we see kind of how it played out, chat, let us know if we got Jameson. Where's the flag? We've got Jameson Williams at the fastest receiver room in the NFL. What do we have the fastest receiver room? I mean, you take Trey Tucker. And
talking about just faster than Miami.
No, not faster than Miami at all. Yeah. No, ain't faster than the Chiefs. They ain't faster than the Chiefs. The Chiefs got Hollywood Brown. They got
Worthy.
They got Xavier Worthy.
That would be
Jalen Royals, I think, is a 4.4 guy. They got some speed over there too.
What up, Eric? What's going on, man? Okay, so Ellie's confirming. Yeah, Jameson. I mean, that would be crazy. That'd be crazy ass, a crazy ass situation, man. If he came over, but then my question would be: is then do you really have no use for Trey Tucker? In my opinion, then Trey Tucker's gone.
I mean, we got used to that. But
then, Steve, you're saying Best Thornton's good. We should have drafted another running back instead of Malott. Man, hey, we're gonna get to the 6th round, but we're gonna talk about that. I'm with you. And so Steve Porter's good. You're with them. Yeah, Jameson Williams would be a high reward, most likely. Mix nicely with our receiver squad. It'd be crazy, man.
He was a dog.
The show's ready for him. I appreciate you, man.
At Bama, he was crazy good at Bama.
Yeah. Appreciate you, Piano Man. I know, hey, Piano Man, I know you like to ruffle some feathers and people go crazy on you, man, but hey.
All respect.
Yeah, you keep it clean over here, man. We appreciate you. Jameson Williams has a gambling problem. I think he did before. I think he's good now. I think he's good. Maybe he learned his lesson.
So did Kelvin really. They didn't stop him from putting up 1,000 yards every year.
That's true, huh? So Darian Porter, we pick him up again. What's tough, and I'll just kind of throw this out here, is I was big as soon as Isaiah Thomas went. I wish I would have flopped that. I would have picked Isaiah Thomas over Darian Porter. That's just me. But chat, let us know if there's somebody else you would have picked at that number, that 68 spot in the third round. Let us know if there's somebody else based on now how it's played out now.
Scroll down a little bit.
Yeah. As I scroll down, Chris, anybody else you would have taken? Somebody else?
You guys know I love Thomas. I definitely would have took Thomas there. But again, I like Porter too. I really like Porter, but I was I really didn't think Thomas was still going to be there in the third. I was thinking he was going to be going in the second. So the fact that he was there for the third, I would have loved it. But their game is similar, honestly. I mean, Porter's actually, he's a little bit more raw. Actually, never mind. I forgot who our fans are. I'm not even gonna finish that sentence. But
No,
yeah, I
just
think
your fans. Just
yeah, I'm
speaking
about
for
to
your
say
chat, bro.
yeah.
We got
So
grown ups in ours. I don't know what you're
yeah, I'm
talking
about to say I got children in my chat, so I can't even say what. But anyway, I think yeah, I would have preferred Thomas, but I'm cool with Porter 'cause I think his upside could be crazy.
Yeah.
Man, I will say, I do have
Mhm.
some concerns with Darian Porter's tackling, but man, if Pete Carroll likes him, I gotta believe he's seen something with his tackling ability because Pete Carroll likes physical corners that are gonna come up and hit. And so, as much as I have a little bit of concern with his tackling ability when I watch his game film, Pete Carroll's probably seen something more than me. Jack Kenny, you're saying you would have taken Watts, the free safety out of Notre Dame. I know a lot of people did like him. I'm not bueno, man. I see Piano Man. You ruffled some feathers. You ruffled some feathers, man. I said, hey,
And and
be cool with
not
them.
Bueno been going at Piano Man for like the last 30 minutes.
No, man. So my bad. I'm not even seeing it, but hey, Piano
That's
Man, you ruffle
hilarious.
some feathers.
That's hilarious.
But look, hey, here's a
Man.
receiver that look. I know a lot of people like Kyle Williams.
Yeah.
Um, you know, this Isaac Tesla, man, the more and more I was watch this kid, I'm like, damn, like I actually think this kid's gonna be pretty damn good. I know a lot of people are trying to compare Jack Besh to what's his face over with the Rams.
Puka Nacua.
Cooper Cup.
Puka Nacua, right?
Oh yeah, Puka.
And I don't see the two, to be honest. I mean, maybe
He's
they're very similar,
he's more
but
Cooper Cup to me.
man, like the
Puka.
more and more I watch that Isaac Tesla kid, because I wasn't really, if I didn't get Tedrick McMillan the first, I was gonna wait for maybe the fourth to get a receiver. And so I didn't think that Isaac Tesla kid was gonna fall. But the more and more I watch that kid, man, I actually think he's gonna be a stud in the league. But I like Pat Bryant as well. But man, Severe, one guy I know you were really high on is this Siobhan Revel.
Yep. I would have probably taken. Revel. Only problem is, kind of like
It's
Will,
injury.
kind of like Morrison. He's coming off an injury, but just off of just pure, because he has essentially, the measurables is like for him and Porter are like basically neck
Yeah,
and
they
neck.
both
Difference
big.
is they're both kind of older guys, and then they both spent like 6 years in college. Difference is that Siobhan Revel, if Siobhan Revel would have came out last year, he would probably have been like, a day 2 pick, possibly, snuck into day 1. And last year, Porter had never played corner before, so
Yeah,
I think that's the kind of the difference. But yeah, if I had my druthers at this point, like the way my draft would have played out, it would have been T-Mac round 1, Travion. I ain't trading back. I'm taking Travion round 2, and then I'm going, probably Siobhan Revel round 3, and I'm winning the mock draft championship at that point. Winning the mock draft championship.
Man. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So all right, Bueno. Okay. All right. You guys hash your shit out. You guys do your thing. I got you. All right. So as we keep going, right, and a lot of people like Jalen Noel. Let's see. There's a guy named Jacob Parrish that went the third. There's a guy named Jacob Parrish that went the third. Last time I checked, we might need a nickel corner. I'm just saying, guys, remember the name. I earned my hot dog water title by drafting Jacob Parrish in the third in our draft. I'm just letting you know, in our mock draft. But we'll see how that works. We'll see how that works out. Savion Williams, again, a guy that, man, he went in the third, but I would have picked him in the fourth. That's kind of where I was getting him in some of our mock drafts. Outside of Jonas Savanea, Wyatt Millum was my next favorite guard.
Yeah,
and so he was so, but anybody else that you guys would have tried to get later in the rounds, if we were to trade back, there's Jack Kenna's guy, Xavier Watts.
Yeah.
I don't see anybody else outside of the guys I just said, at least for myself.
Yeah, I'm
not. I was.
I like Jalen Noel at wide receiver, but as a speed guy, but he's on the smaller side.
Yeah, I think he's 5'10".
Yeah, no, he's towering over Trey Tucker.
Yeah, so Steve Josiah Stewart. I think the Josiah Stewart was the D end.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Nice. Telling you that, man, the Rams are gonna be nice.
I'm
The Rams
telling you.
are gonna
Hey,
be nice.
Emory Jones
Rams
too is
gonna do
another
some
guy I
work.
like. Emory Jones is another guy.
Yeah, I like Emery, the true right tackle.
And so to finish off the third, we traded back twice. We got Caleb Rogers and Charles Grant. At least we addressed the offensive line. It was good. Again, a couple guards that I liked before that. But the more and more you look at Caleb Rogers' game film, I mean, look, it wasn't on my radar, but he looks good. Like he looks like he can do the job and he's going to compete. And look, you pick him in the third, he better potentially be a starter. You know what I'm saying? In that guard room. So, but definitely a guy that Severe you like, Charles Grant. Again, I think we all agree he's definitely a project, and so it may not happen this year, maybe not next year, depending on his on his.
Maybe not the next year.
But here's my thing though.
And then he's Brandon Parker. But my bad. Go ahead.
Shit, stop it. Here's my thing is Severe. The more and more I watch Charles Grant though, and it doesn't make sense because we got Caleb Rogers right before him. What if Charles Grant ends up being a guard? I mean, I'd be curious if he transitions down to guard.
I don't think so. I think he's a tackle. I think it's that. And know why? I think we draft. And look, this could just be my thoughts on the whole situation. But why I think they went in that order because they went back to back. So they could have taken Charles Grant first. Could have taken Caleb Rogers first. Generally, tackles get paid more than guards. So it could just be trying to save a couple $100,000 on their rookie contract, where you take Caleb Rogers first. He's a guard. You're able to pay him at the rate for the 34th pick in the third round, and you pay Charles Grant at tackle at the 35th rate. Now his rate at 34 at tackle is going to be more expensive than Caleb Rogers at 34. So you save yourself a little bit of money by taking Caleb Rogers first.
Yeah. You save a little bit. But man, the more and more, I didn't know that Charles Grant, isn't he like 6'4"? Is he 6'3", 6'4"?
He's 6'5" with 35.
Is he that tall?
6'5". I don't want to say 6'5" with 35-inch arms.
Got it. Okay. I thought he was a little bit shorter than that. Okay, my bad. But at the end of the day, Charles Grant, and I think it's to Rock's point, right? I think we did draft some guys to potentially compete and replace some of these older guys. Maybe not Wilkins. I think Wilkins more injury, and Rock, you're saying that, but definitely Colton Miller. We potentially drafted his replacement if Charles Grant does work out. And Severe is standing on that Charles Grant's going to work out. Chris, that's what he's standing on.
Hey, man, I would have another spicy take, but Thayer Mumford, sweet feet, got injured. He got injured.
No, don't you dare
say
Thayer Mumford. If you dare say
let's hear it. What do you got, Chris?
If you dare say that,
no, let's see it.
Thayer Mumford is going to be better than Charles Grant, man.
Thayer Mumford ain't better than Dylan Parham.
Thayer Mumford was trying out other positions last season. We saw it. I am just
he
saying,
got the feet. Any look, man. And I should be the one to tell you. Anyone with them feet, anyone with that footwork, you can put you anywhere. You can do anything, man.
That's very true. That's very true. Chris does show off that feet every once in a while on Fremont Street. Jack, you like Grant over Rogers if you had to pick one? All right. I would probably go vice versa, honestly.
For sure.
But again, it's all dependent on the position.
If
that's
it's 1 year, I'm taking Rogers. But if it's over the life of their contract, Grant, it's Grant all day.
Damn, you're saying so? LA man, Raider, you're saying rumors we sent a trade proposal to the Lions for Jameson. That's crazy, man. Hey, I know. We link up on IG, man. If you have like a report, somebody that sent it to me, I'd love to check it out because that's crazy work. If we went after him, man, that would be crazy to have Jameson Williams on this team. Right? Yeah, sweet feats. Not just one, two apparently.
Two of them.
And we're still waiting for Lunatic sighting. Okay, you guys, let us know if Loon comes in the building. Let us know.
Probably held hostage by his both
exactly,
hats.
I was about to say, Loon's been
both hats and robbed him.
Oh man. Okay. All right. So next up, round 4.
No good. My bad.
Round 4. This is so I'm gonna say this. This is crazy. So this Jameer Dyke out of Florida. I actually like the kid, but I thought he was gonna go undrafted. The mock drafts had him undrafted, but he sneaks into the 4th round. This is probably the biggest jump for any player because he's a damn good. He's a 4-3 guy. He's a damn good slot receiver. But again, I thought he was going to be. He's short, lightweight guy. He is not that short. Shit, I thought he was. I thought he was like 5'11". So 6'1", 195. But he's like a 4-3 guy. I actually liked him at Florida. I think he's a damn good route runner, but I thought he was going to be an undrafted free agent. So I think that was one of the biggest jumps. So we get into the 4th round, pick 108. We got Deontay Thornton. Anybody else? Obviously, Jameer Dyke goes. Bichelle Tootin, another guy that I liked as a change of pace guy. Cam Scatterbo, a lot of people liked. Here's another one, Craig Woodson. Shit, in all the mock drafts, he wasn't going until like the damn near 7th round.
Yeah, 7th round. So yeah.
But I liked him. I think I probably picked him even in a couple of my hot dog water drafts. All right, I got him late in the 7th. But like physical Kaiser. Safety at a Cal. Then a lot of people like Jack Kaiser.
Yeah,
as well. So, chat, do you like Deontay Thornton in the 6th? Do you like where we got him, or is there somebody else around this area that you liked? Myra G, yeah, Peaches got Luna on punishment, probably for exposing the second hat that we saw today. That's crazy. Yeah, see, Gabe, yeah. Let's see, Jack, you're saying Thornton in the 4th round was perfect. Yeah. The way it played out, I think it did work out.
Yeah, that's
good, man. Chris, anybody else kind of around this that you really liked that you maybe would have went after?
No, this is where they actually reeled me back in because I was on the edge at this point. I was on the edge, man. I think especially after the Charles Grant, I ain't want to hear Severe's mouth. I ain't want to hear nobody.
It was Jack Besh.
But Charles Grant was the icing on the cake for me, man.
I was happy. That's what perked my ears.
He was happy, man.
Like, what?
Yeah, I'm like, here we go, man. Nah, but Thornton reeled me back in.
Yeah, man. Thornton was a very good pick. I'm not. I definitely am not mad at Thornton pick at all. He was one of those 4 receivers that I really liked in the later rounds. What was it the Savion Williams? No. Myra G, we aren't done with the mock drafts because we got somebody else in the bill. What's going on? My God.
What up, Loon?
What is happening, Loon?
Oh,
hey,
man.
Loon.
They let him out.
Loon, we saw your live earlier. At least some of us did. And yes, Myra, Loon is in the building. And we saw the younger brother of that hat today, Loon. That is crazy work. That's so severe. It was like red, white, and blue. It was like Harlem Globetrotter panels with that same logo.
Panels.
It was like the bloody nose kind of got smashed up against a red a red panel. Like it was.
I gotta see this.
That was a good one.
I must see this hat, man.
Make sure you guys salute to Loon, man. Make sure you guys subscribe to his channel. Go look at his lives, man. Epic.
That was the Memorial Day special that Loon had on right there.
It was, huh? Just a day later, 100%. Unless he wore it yesterday.
That was a tribute to the fallen soldiers. That was that hat.
Hey, but Loon, look, out of your 50, 60, 70 hats, it's just those 2. It's just those 2, but you did show the younger brother of the one we saw on Friday night, man. That was crazy work.
That Halloween hat one that's kind of crazy. Halloween one.
Oh man. Yeah. Hey, Loon, I appreciate it. I appreciate you popping in. Because make sure you guys go hit up Loon's channel, Raiders Allegiance. Go to Raider Vision as well, VIZION. Man, I appreciate you, Loon. You crazy. You crazy. That was good. That was good times. Oh shit. Let's get back to just a little bit of the draft talk. So look, for myself, man, you guys know Ty Robinson was a guy I really liked. I think a lot of us like Danny Stuntsman for the most part. And so kind of right around this, again, I do think Deontay Thornton was a really good pick. And I think they nailed that pick, especially with getting Jack Besh early. But it is kind of crazy seeing like Bashil Tootin went real early. Jimmer Dyke went real early. Craig Woodson went real early. Jack Kaiser a little early. He was kind of around the mock drafts kind of later in the 6th round, 5th or 6th round. So, but yeah, Ty Robinson, Dane Stunson, man, those are two guys that were definitely high on my radar. So we'll kind of see how they play out. But man, when the Eagles pick somebody, they're making a statement. So I that Ty Robinson and that rotation might be nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if you kind of work backwards, I think Samir, you like Billy Bowman, right?
Yeah,
you're
he's
kind
like
of high on
he's
Billy
like
Bowman.
he's a guy that I think he can play safety. He can play nickel. I think I like him.
And then I think it was Jack Sawyer.
Yeah, you like Jack Sawyer too.
Yeah, Chris. I think you were high on Jack Sawyer, right?
I like Jack Sawyer. Yeah,
so he went to the Steelers. Man, the Steelers do a good job. Not only do the Steelers do a good job of drafting, but they also do a good job of knowing when to let guys go. But they picked up Jack Sawyer, so they'll see kind of how that works out. But man, you still got Dylan Sampson. I know Dylan Sampson was a fan favorite to a lot of people.
Yeah.
What up, Dre? What's going on, man? I appreciate you rocking with us, and cool Kevin to build. What's happening, man? Hey, we're just kind of recapping just kind of how the draft plays out and the guys that got drafted around us, and there's other guys we would have gotten instead of the draft picks we got. And I got another segment. We're going to do that before we get into the 6th round because we didn't have a 5th, but we're going to do another segment that's a little different. Stole a little graph from somebody. We're going to have some fun with it. And so we're going to do that right after this pick. So guys, make sure you guys hit that sub button while you in here. Let's see. But yeah, a lot of people are a fan favorite of Dylan Sampson as well. I think there are some people saying that Dylan Sampson could have been like their favorite running back in this draft. So
that's a reach.
Yeah, that was one person that said that.
So, but hey, Teddy Buchanan, another fan favorite of all of ours, honestly. I think we all like Teddy Buchanan out of Cal. Yeah. But he went to the Ravens. What do the Ravens do? They draft extremely well. So that's good to see. Again, one of the ways that I know I kind of judge it, but I know we all kind of talked about it is, man, if a guy that you like goes to a team that drafts well, at least you're kind of in the right in the right mindset.
That's what the Rams. The Rams is one of them.
Oh yeah, the Rams draft well. KC drafts well. Look at Jalen Royals. God, that's another speedster, right?
Another guy I like too. Yeah, another guy I like too.
God, you put Jalen Royals in that receiver group. Damn.
And Jalen Royals is cold, and he can run routes too.
So then we go Tonka Hemingway. All right, got him. I do think that was a little bit of a reach, but shit, we just don't know. We don't know what's going on. So we go basically. The what?
It's still a reach in my opinion.
I'm with you.
I still like it.
I'm with you without question. Yeah, bye Teddy. Kevin Lurgan, man, I appreciate you rocking.
With Farmer right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I liked Farmer, man. I think we weren't on the live yet, but as soon as Tonka Hemingway was picked, I was like, damn, like Joshua Farmer's still there.
I think we were on live. Were we on live?
Were we? We might have been on live.
I think we were on live.
Yeah, I remember we were like, man, that Farmer went.
Yeah, we were trying to wait until went.
Shit, and then what up, my two? Appreciate you rocking with us, man. We're about to get into the next segment real quick, but yeah, we picked up Tonka Hemingway. Let's do this. We'll review the 5th really quick because we'll just see who was left, and then we'll go to our next segment. So, I know some of us later in the rounds would pick Cam Jackson just because how big he is.
I like Cam. I like Cam. Yeah.
So he was still there. Let's see. Shador drops. Let's see who else was there. Anybody else? Chat, let us know. Was there anybody? What up, Raider Way? What's going on, man? Was there anybody else in that 6 that you would have prioritized over like a Tonka Hemingway? Severe, I know you're the first one to mention Jadon Blue. He's a good change of pace back.
Yeah, I mean, we ain't need that at that point.
I like DJ Giddens. DJ Giddens was high on my radar. I liked him. Let's see. Anybody else in the fifth? I think Jeffrey Bossa. When you guys liked him? Right
he
or
was
no?
cool. Yeah, he was cool.
Let's see.
Because honestly, a linebacker. I was looking at linebackers around. At that point.
Let's see. So Miles Frazier was one of my late round guards that I really liked. Him going to the Lions, man. If he goes and starts, I'll definitely check out and see how he does. And then Chris Paul Jr. was another guy I think a lot of us kind of.
I think the Rams, man. Oh no, yeah.
So I think Chris, you were high on Chris Paul Jr. I think.
Yeah, I liked him. I mean, I wasn't like super, but I mean, I liked him though.
The more and more I watched him, I was like, if you could pair him up with the Landon Roberts, which is more of a downhill type of linebacker, and you got Chris Paul Jr., which is more of a sideline to sideline, more athletic, type of linebacker. I was like, the more and more I watched him, the more he kind of grew on me. Like, damn, okay, like I would not be mad at that whatsoever.
I like Kobe King too. I think he went the next one.
Steve, are you saying you didn't like DJ Giddens, or you're upset that we passed on DJ Giddens? Let's see. All right. Okay, so really nobody else outside of that we would have probably replaced at least or tried to go after in the fifth round. Again, we could have traded up a little bit to maybe get back into the fifth and grab somebody, especially in these late rounds. Maybe we already got Caleb Rogers, but I did like Miles Frazier. Maybe this Chris Paul Jr. because we didn't get a running back or a linebacker till the damn seventh round. So, all right, we'll jump to the sixth in just a second. Let me set up our next segment, and this is going to be a fun one, guys. This is going to be fun. So, you guys, make sure you hit that sub button so you guys get involved in this one. But this one, again, I saw it on social media, so I decided to kind of steal it for a second. And this one is build your own offense. All right, guys. So make sure you guys hit that sub button to get involved. Chat, definitely get involved in this one. I definitely want to see what you guys got to say. But this is build your own offense. You got $20, and you got to build yourself a quarterback, a running back, 2 receivers, a tight end, and an offensive line. The offensive line will be on the far right. And so you got $20 budget. How are you going to build it? How are you going to put it together? All right, we'll go ahead and share the screen. There it is. Let me make sure everybody can see it. So at the very top tier, you got $5. You got 4, 3, 2, down to 1 at the very bottom. Remember, you got the offensive line on the far right. So you got $20. And you got to build it. And I know some of you in chat, you may not be good with math, so I'm going to have to calculate for you. All right, don't be cheating. Don't be using $22 or $23, Jeff. I see you in the building. And so, yeah, see, Robert Penny already. I need $22. I might have to be doing some math for you guys. So take a look at it. Build your roster with $20. And here's the thing, chat, I want you guys to put the player and the dollar amount next to it.
You get a pen, man.
Chris, I gotta write this shit down. So
do some math.
Here we go at the top tier. At the top tier, you got Jared Allen. Or let's see, at the top tier, let's go quarterbacks, right? From at the top tier down the bottom, you got Jared Allen, you got Burrow, Dak Prescott, Matthew Stafford, Anthony Richardson at number 1.
Anthony Richardson for $1 is wild.
Jeff, I'm behind the whole top line. Of course,
I'd rather have the Kobe Myers, my
quarterback.
Yeah.
And that running backs, you got Saquon at the very top. You got Bijan Robinson. You got Brown, Jones, and Tyler. Or not Tyler. Why am I blanking on his first name? Actually, I really like him as a running back.
Is that the Steelers?
The Steelers. Not TJ. It's I
forgot his name. Warren.
God, it's Jalen Warren. Jalen Warren. My bad.
Jalen.
At the receivers, you got Justin Jefferson, you got Neighbors, Williams, you got Calvin Ridley, and you got Hopkins at receiver 2. Jamar Chase, Brian Thomas Brian.
This is tough. I ain't gonna lie. You
Brian
gotta
Thomas
manage your
Jr.,
money, man.
Carl Pickens. Manage your money. Jerry Judy and Diggs at tight end. Man, you got Bowers. You got Bowers sitting there at $5.
I think I got mine. I think I got mine. I think I'm solid. I think I'm solid with mine.
You got Kittle, McBride, Kelsey, Kincaid. And then at the O-line, you got the Lions, Eagles, Bucks, Patriots, Bengals. So who we got first? What up?
Yeah, I got mine.
What up, Murphy? What's happening, man?
I'll roll mine out first.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, sorry. If I put up a comment, it cuts off the bottom.
Ain't nobody. Oh, Dr. Kincaid though, low key.
Hold on.
I like Kincaid. I like Kincaid.
Let me see if I can. I'll put up the comments and I'll take them off real quick. I'm not bueno. Sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts. Jeff, you don't need to see the bottom row. You can be cheating anyways. I know you. You're already asking for. You're already going over budget. I can see it already.
Is it already going over budget?
Kelsey for $2 is a steal. All right, man. Kill Kev. Let me see it. Okay, so where's the flag? You got Burrow for $4. Bijan Robinson for $4. That's $8. Neighbors. Oh, all right. That's 12. Pickens for $3.
Okay, let's see how much.
Kelsey for $2, and Tampa's
money I
line.
How many funds I got left? Let me see my
Where's
EBT
the flag? Did you go over
card.
budget?
What's my EBT card looking like?
Exactly.
EBT balance.
Where's the flag? Did you go over budget? Hold on. That's 4,
4,
8, 12.
Let's see, 15,
13, 14.
4, 2,
15, 16, 17.
What's that?
I think you're all right. Yeah, I think you're all right. You're good. You're good.
I might be all right.
Robert Penny, I'm going to save my 20 for some.
All right, it could.
Are you cheating? But I'll take it. I'll take it, Rob. I'll take a Penny. Robert Penny, what's up? What up, Loon? You back in the bit? You back in the building? What up, me? What's going on? Menace, Raider Menace. What's going on, man? Let's go. My 2. You got Stafford, Bijan, Chase. And then something else. Keep it rolling, man. I'm not bueno. I don't care if Kelsey's 50 cents. Don't bring that Swifty in here. Rock. All right, you got Allen, Ridley, Chase, Bowers, and Tampa. All right, so you're saying Allen, Ridley, Chase, Bowers, Tampa. Allen, Ridley, Chase, Bowers, and Tampa Bay's O-line. Okay. All right.
I'm ready to cook.
Allen's my running back. See, I was about to say, you're looking short. You're looking short. See, Rock's cheating too. How much for Jack and Coke? It's on the house. It's on the house, lunatic. Don't you worry. Let's see. Kenna. All right, you got 4, 8, 13, 18. Okay, you there. So you got Burrows at 4, Eagles offensive line, Jefferson, Barkley, and Kelsey. Hold on. You need did you continue it? Because I think, Jack, you need another receiver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm picking up Stephon Diggs for $1, and I'm letting him recruit everybody else with
Menace. I slept for a second. V805.
I didn't pick up Diggs.
Barkley, Neighbors.
I got Diggs.
Pickens, Kelsey, Eagles offensive line. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. All right, okay. Steve Bijan, $4. All right, so Steve, you back up there. Let's see. All right. Murphy, Burrows. You got Brian Thomas Jr., Eagles, Barkley, Diggs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you need one more. You guys need another. You got to pick two receivers. Two receivers.
Yeah, that's why y'all picking like I got stuff. I got Saquon and wide receiver 1 and wide receiver 2.
You got to pick 2 receivers.
You line up with 10 men on the field.
Let's see. My 2. Stafford for $2. Bijan, Chase, Pickens, McBride, and Tampa. 2, 6, 11, 14, 17.
That's
Okay,
right.
you're good. All right, okay. All right, good. There you go, my 2. There you go. Not mad at that. That's cool. I think the sleeper in that tight end room is McBride, man. McBride's nasty.
I had McBride, then I swapped him. I had McBride first, but I swapped him to upgrade at another position.
I got McBride.
Yeah, I had McBride. I had McBride, then I swapped him.
All right, so let's go. All right, Severe, you said you were quick on it. What do you got?
Yeah, I was clicking them. I changed. I made a swap for McBride because I want to upgrade at another position. Because I'm going because I like this guy as a receiver and threat too. I think he can split out wide and do it. So I'm going Burrow, Bijan, Neighbors, Pickens, Kincaid, Eagles offensive line, and I'm cooking. And Kincaid, we ain't seen the best of Kincaid yet either. That's the problem. We ain't seen the best of Kincaid.
That's true.
Fire. That's fire.
All right, but you went. You went Kincaid.
Yep. So I went Burrow, Bijan, Neighbors, Fo, George Pickens. So he like my possession receiver. Neighbors is like my big play guy. Then Dr. Kincaid is my tight end, and then I got Eagles offensive line. So I'm keeping Joe Burrow clean, and I'm giving him those weapons. Oh, game over. Game over.
Confidence. She's throwing out the confidence. All right, Foo Chris, you got Bowers at 5, Chase at 5, Bucks offensive line, Pickens, Stafford, and you're going with running back Aaron Jones. All right, okay, let's go. Cool, Kev. All right, you got Stafford, Barkley, Jefferson, Bowers, $17 plus D-Hop, Diggs, Warren, $3 with a total of $20. All right, okay. D-Hop and Diggs. Okay, as your receivers. Wait, hold on. Plus D-Hop and Diggs, but then you got Jefferson as well. Am I tripping? Is that 3 receivers?
You playing 12 minutes?
You trying to be slick, man. Yeah,
I know you throwing a bunch at me.
You trying to run the spread offense, man. You ain't slick.
Stafford, Barkley, Jefferson, D-Hop, Diggs, Warren. Oh no, you don't have an offensive line. You got to take away a receiver. Cool, Kevin, put an offensive line up there.
He running with the Bengals offensive line. He ain't gonna never get a pass off.
Oh, Alex Kappa leading the way.
He's putting together that 7-on-7 team. That's what he's putting together.
Exactly.
All right, so I'll go next. So I'm going top tier running back because if I prioritize offensive line, I'll put it elsewhere. So I got Stafford at quarterback. I'm taking Jalen Warren at the very bottom. I think Jalen Warren's a damn good running back. And I'm going Neighbors, Jamar Chase. I'm going Kittle because you get a blocking tight end plus a pass catching tight end to block more for Jalen Warren. And I'm going Eagles offensive line.
I ain't mad at that.
So I got a blocking tight end and Eagles offensive line. Jalen Warren's going to go off. I'm good. With Neighbors and Jamar Chase with Stafford at quarterback, I'll make that work.
See, my original one, I had Aaron Jones instead of Bijan, and I had Trey McBride, but Aaron Jones be hurt all the time, so that's why I switch it up to Bijan. And I tell you, I roll with Kincaid at tight end.
All right, I got to focus so I can make sure Jeff doesn't cheat on us here. Let's go. Here we go. 4, 8, 13, 14, 17. Okay. All right. You got Burrow, Bijan Robinson, Jefferson, Diggs, McBride, and the Bucks offensive line. All right, so a little bit less on the Bucks offensive line. Man, I'm telling you, I think McBride is kind of that sleeper in there, man.
Yeah, McBride is cold. He's cold. People sleeping on Neighbors, man. Neighbors can end up being the second best receiver. Oh, well, they got him at the 4th spot, so yeah.
That's why I picked up Neighbors. I do think Neighbors could be damn good. I'm not boring. You got Stafford, Barkley, Jefferson, Judy, Kincaid, and the Eagles. Okay. All right. Murphy, you got Jefferson going with the Eagles offensive line. You're rocking with Bowers, Stafford, Chase Brown, and Stephon Diggs. All right. Going all the way at the bottom for Stephon Diggs. All right. Can't be mad at that. All right. Chris, I'm going to get to the rest of them. Chris, man, what's your roster look like?
At starting quarterback, I got Matt Stafford.
Anthony Richardson.
Right. Cannon. Yeah, definitely. Richardson. Yeah, I got Stafford. I think, just pure arm talent. He's a dog, especially when he has time. Um, I got Saquon. Let's get the best in the business. I got Jettas. Let's get the best in the business.
Not mad at that.
Then I went and I still like Diggs. I really like.
Okay.
I've always liked Diggs, and I still like Diggs. So I went to the clearance rack and got Diggs. And then I got McBride.
Okay.
McBride. And then Eagles offensive line.
I ain't mad at that either. I ain't mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all.
That dip down to Diggs definitely helps out. That taking Diggs at $1 that helps out.
I knew I was like, in fact, I knew a must-have was going to be the Eagles line, so I think I started off there. And
exactly.
I reverse engineered.
Eagles line at $4 is the biggest bargain on this whole thing.
Yeah, they should have been number one. They should have been 5. Yeah. So
Jack Kenner rolling over the salary cap. That's what he's doing. I have $1 left for next year. He's only spending that 89% salary cap. That's what he's doing. I like it. So you're going Stafford, Eagles offensive line, Barkley, Kittle, Diggs, and Jefferson.
I think Kelsey instead of Kittle.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Jack, you taking Kelsey? Is that what you're doing? Just trying to clarify. That's all I'm doing. I'm trying to clarify. Bengals old line, $1 boneless. Myra, someone beat you to the boneless wings comment. Cool Kev got you.
Now Myra had one earlier.
Did she? Oh man, I skipped it. Okay, my bad. I don't want to take her thunder. I don't like my neighbors. no good on the neighbors.
Salute to Petty Murphy. He said that whole $4 lineup being discounted is nasty.
Yeah.
That is kind of nasty if you just do the $4 joints.
It is.
That is kind of sick.
Yeah, that's what I mean. My entire team is the $4 joints except Pickens and Kincaid. Everybody else
$4 hollers.
Yeah, everybody else is $4.
Yeah, no cap increase, Jeff. No cheating in this building. I'm not Bueno Stafford's the only Super Bowl winning quarterback in this list, and for $2 you can't go wrong. That's why I put him.
I had to get Stafford.
I think what you call it, if Tyler Boyd don't drop a third down pass, though, Joe Burrow's the only Super Bowl winning quarterback on this list. So
I'm telling you. Raider White, what's happening, man? Can I get Genty on a rookie deal for 50 cents? No cheating. So many cheaters in our chat. Nah, Raider White, man. I got to see your lineup, though. All right, we'll give it a couple more minutes. Everybody kind of get their lineups in. Let's see. I think we're out. Let's see. Yeah, he does. All right, cool. If you guys still want to get your lineup in, absolutely. Make it happen. Let's go back. We're going to finish up 6th and 7th round. Let's do this. Let me get out of here. Remember, guys, all we're doing is we're just kind of going through. We're just going through let me go back. Let me switch it up. Bang. We're going through the draft again, just kind of how it all played out, and if we would have done different. All right, so chat, let us know. So we'll go 6th round. 6th round, we open it up. JJ Pegues. We go Tonka Hemingway in the end of in the 4th. We don't have a 5th, and we jump to the 6th without a 5th rounder, and we go JJ Pegues back to back. And so right before us, we had Darren Strong, Blil Cohn, Ollie Gordon goes, Kyle McCord, Devin Neal. I like Devin Neal out of Kansas. Yeah. There was still Kyle McCord, Will Howard, depending on how you like the quarterbacks. Man, we were high on him.
Yeah.
Chris, you liked him.
Man, exactly. Had we taken Trey in round 2, we get Khalil Mullins. Travion Henderson and Khalil Mullins in the same backfield.
That's nasty work.
Yeah.
Like that's all you need. That's all you need.
Man. Khalil Mullins, man, like even if, let's do this, even if it was now look, you want Genty to be a 3 down back. You want Genty to be an all down back if you pick him at 6, all right? But like if he does work out and all you need is that like short yardage, change of pace back for 7, 8, 9 carries. Cleo Mullins could have been it. There's another guy later in the rounds, but Cleo Mullins, damn, to miss a. I'll definitely be paying attention to what Cleo Mullins does because, man, I like that kid. So, but again, JJ Pegues, now we know what's going on with Christian Wilkins for them going back to back defensive tackles. We kind of understand why. But as we continue to kind of go through, chat, if there's anybody else you would have picked up or anybody else you liked, as I kind of scroll through the 6th round, let me know. Let's see, Murphy, you're saying the QBs both will be 3rd string. Okay, so are you talking about Will Howard and Colin McCord? You think they're going to be 3rd string? Let me know. Petty, you're saying, Murphy, we could have picked up Edwards as a 3rd down back.
Donovan Edwards?
Are you saying Donovan Edwards? Wait.
Yeah, Donovan, he didn't get drafted, though. He was a undrafted.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Damn.
But Cleo Mullins could have been that 3rd down back.
Oh, yeah.
Taj Brooks is another guy I liked a lot. That's what man.
There's so many running backs. So many.
Cold in these late rounds, man. Taj Brooks is a dog. Khalil Mullins is a dog. Like, before the season, people thought Ollie Gordon was that dude.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And he fell.
He was RB2 to start the year.
Oh, before the season, Donovan Edwards. He was on the front of the NCAA game.
Exactly right.
With Quinn.
And Steve saying Gentine Giddens or Mullins would have been fired. Yeah, I think not so much Giddens because I think there's too much similarities there. But Gentine and Mullins, man. Damn. Gentine and Mullins. Loon, you're saying if we would have traded back twice in the 1st to get multiple seconds, it would have been upgrade picks. Yeah, man, we went over the 1st. All 3 of us were on team trade back, in all honesty, for the most part. So I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ollie Gordon was picked right before us. I was high on Ollie Gordon early, but the more and more I watched this film, I do think that he runs a little upright, man. I think he might have a little bit of trouble.
Yeah.
We'll see. I like Devin Neal.
He's strong as hell, though. Dude is strong as hell.
Yeah.
So, Murphy, okay, you're saying the two quarterbacks. I think Will Howard has a chance, to be honest with you. I think Will Howard has a chance. I know everybody clowned him on his combine and stuff, but look, I don't put too much merit in the combine. I like to see what you do on the field. So I think him going to the Steelers and maybe him having time to kind of learn a little bit, I think he's got potential. Colin McCord, I think that's one that's definitely a project.
No, I like Colin McCord way more than Will Howard. Like,
you do?
Way more, way better, way more of a natural thrower. He's not as athletic as Will Howard, but just in terms of like just throwing mechanics, touch, all that stuff, I think he's way better than Will Howard. Will Howard didn't get good until the playoff, really. Like he didn't get good until then. They were carrying him all year.
I mean, and that's so you've heard me say it, right? There is an issue that I have with quarterbacks that have all the talent around them. And maybe I'm not an SC fan, but maybe me growing up around SC, in SoCal, it's like, look, I do have issues with quarterbacks. Yeah, with Leinart and all them. Like
Booty
I forgot about him. Damn.
Yeah, I did too.
That's a throwback.
Like I do have concerns.
Was trash.
But I think Will Howard's ability, his mechanics may not be great, but at the end of the day, his ability to be able to just be versatile in his play and being able to, he's got a lot of weapons around him, and that's the part that sucks. Like if he goes to an offense that he doesn't have a lot of weapons, this could be said for any quarterback. Is going to be able to find the same opportunities that I don't know. But based on what I saw in college, I do think that he's a good project. It can be debatable as to who's a better project, but I do think they're both good projects.
They're both projects.
Yeah, without question. I do think Will Howard has to sit at least a season, minimum a season, to kind of learn and just get used to the NFL speed and the talent around him. What's going on, man? Egalitarian, what's going on? Appreciate you rocking with us. Howard, third stringers. I think I watched JJ. All right, watch JJ Pegues. play a backyard ball and look at his step back and build. I mean, we'll watch him go play basketball. I'm with you, but here's the thing: is I know a lot of people are. I know a lot of people are talking about those guys. You know, either Hemingway or JJ Pegues run the rock. And look, I'd be shocked if they have an opportunity to run the rock in the NFL. There's a big difference between trying to run the rock in college and the NFL. So, and Jack, I like JJ in the 6 DT. Here's a short down back. I just trust me. I just don't see them doing that. In my opinion. So let me keep going. Let's see. I was supposed to. Oh, okay, I think you're talking about other stuff in the chat. All right, let's go. Howard size though. We're not talking about size here, lunatic. I don't even know what you're getting at with that. I'm just saying. This is not the Friday show, lunatic. God damn it.
My guy Isaiah coming in with the super.
Oh no, I don't want to know. I don't even want to know. Murphy, Ohio State's really talented enough to start in the league. I mean, that's a fair statement. I'm with you on that.
Outside of Stroud, don't even put Fields in that conversation. Outside of Stroud.
All right, let's go. Let's see Ben Roethlisberger.
Howard is a beast.
There you go, Isaiah. I appreciate you. All right, let's go. Okay, so as we kind of go down, remember, chat, if there's anybody else you would have prioritized prior to, look, bro, I think what goes a little underrated is but Carolina's receiver core.
Oh, cold.
It's nasty.
Cold. Yeah.
Nasty.
It is nasty what that receiver core looks like now.
Leggett, Jimmy Horn, Tetaroa, Adam Thielen still. Nasty.
It's crazy.
And then, man,
Renfro.
And Renfro too. Yeah, I forgot. Renfro,
they got Renfro. That's right.
Yeah. And the Commanders picked up my dog, Madrano. He's gonna be a special team stud.
Hey, let's do this, Jack. Hey, if JJ Pegues gets a goal line carry, even if just a short yard carry, man, next beer's on me. Let's put it that way. All right, we'll put a couple rounds of beer on it. If JJ Pegues gets a short yardage carry next season, I won't go lifetime of his career. Next season, we'll see.
The rugby boy might get it before him.
Maybe.
Man, Steve, Steve, don't even get me, bro. Don't even.
I know, don't Steve,
bro, Steve, don't even do it to me, man. Oh my goodness.
Hey Murphy, all of us basically try to finish off our mock drafts with getting Jimmy Horn Jr., man. I think he's going to be an absolute stud. Love a stop. But yeah, you look at that Carolina receiver core, bro, that's nasty work. Steve, it's not even it's not even like just severe, like you don't get us all rolling 100%, because look, a lot of us tried to pick Travion Henderson in the second round, pair him up with Khalil Mullins, T-Mac in the first, like it trade back and get T-Mac, like so. But yeah, we're not gonna roll on that. What up, LS? Oh, here come the comments. LS, you and Lunatic in the same building, man. We in trouble now. Yeah. All right, Jack Ken, it's a bet. We're gonna have fun with it. All the Pants need now is a judge machine at quarterback. Rock. Yeah, Lecky Tassi and Puig on JJ Pegues on push. Man, I'm telling you, like, what up, Alec M? Yes, Murphy. If Bryce Young don't succeed with those receivers, I mean, in that coaching, man,
Bryce might cook, man. People didn't sleep on Bryce. Yeah, people sleeping on him, man, just because his rookie year was rough. Yeah.
And I like Canellis too. I like Canellis as coach.
Yeah, he's a good offensive man.
And no excuses now. You better, and at the end of the day, you may not have a winning record, but you better put up 30 plus a game with that offense, Canellis. And one of my defensive tackles I really liked, Aeneas Peoples. He's a guy that
that was your guy. I
like him over Hemingway. I want either him or Pegues over Tonka Hemingway.
Yeah.
LS, and it starts. God damn it. And so Jack is saying, you know, bro, I think I bought 7 pitchers of beer. Yeah, you did. You bought quite a bit, man. So I'll owe you and buy you some more if JJ Pegues gets that carry, man. We're gonna make it happen. And so Pete did say we're going to be doing stuff people never done. Hey, I expect some more moves without question. All right, so now we get to the interesting ones. 6th round, we ended off Tommy Mellott, Montana State, or I'm sorry, Tommy Mellott, Montana State, and then we followed up with Cam Miller, North Dakota State. So this is the interesting one. I understand now that I do more and more research of Tommy Mellott, I understand why we did it. All right, slot type receiver, gadget guy. I do think he's gonna be more of a returner. I think that's where he's truly going to help us. And so, but my head scratcher is still Cam Miller. The only reason why I can kind of put that together is one, is you didn't want him to get to the undrafted free agency list, and you didn't want to fight for him and get in that bidding war. But quarterbacks, let's do this. And I'm not. Let's get to Cam Miller in a second. How you guys? Anybody else you would have taken instead of Tommy Mellott now that he's sitting there? Anybody else?
I'm good with Mellott. I'm not mad at that pick.
Trying to think who else was available.
It would have been like seventh round guys, really, because we had the end of the 6th. So.
I mean, so here's the thing: is Alec M, you're saying Carter Bradley not released yet, so you still got some faith in Carter Bradley, which again, you're taking Cam Miller at 6, which is interesting. Rock, you're saying Cam Miller over Shedeur is a head scratcher. I'll be honest.
Shedeur already got picked.
Yeah, I got picked. I mean, like the fact that we had a chance to select.
We passed on him.
Oh yeah.
And like, look, you guys know I was never a Shedeur fan at 6. I wasn't even a Shedeur fan at 2nd. Like, I would have took a swing on him at 3rd if he was still around.
But the 5th?
I mean,
bro.
Yeah, but the 5th, like I would have. If the plan was already to get a quarterback in the 5th, I would have took Shedeur in the 5th. You know what I'm saying? As a project. But here's the thing is, and Jack, you're saying Pete Carroll likes winners. That's fine. I also like people that are actually going to make this team, because I'm trying to question.
Yeah.
You know, that's my biggest question mark. Steve, you're saying the same winner. Cam Miller is a winner. Cool. Got it. But you're only going to most likely carry 2 quarterbacks. There's not very many teams that carry 3 at all.
Yeah.
And so my question is, if we, in Murphy, you're saying, are they using Miller as a practice squad quarterback? Okay. If Cam Miller finds himself at the practice squad, that means any team can swoop him up.
Right.
Which means, why'd you waste him in the 6th?
Yeah, you should just let him be an undrafted free agent.
Yeah.
Like that to me just doesn't make sense unless you really want to see him in training camp. Like, unless you want that look at him, and you might end up, just cutting him. And man, if you cut a 6th rounder, and I guess we could probably just jump to the 7th, because then we'll see what was still available in the 7th.
Oh man, I'm taking Jay Toya all day over both of those dudes. Not even close. Like miles and miles ahead of both of those guys.
And so, okay, all right, Steve, you're being sarcastic.
We took all the BTs already though, but Jay Toya, he's a true nose. Like, he's like a true nose.
And
Damian Martinez.
Maybe go skydiving. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, this is probably the biggest head scratcher for me. And so we're looking at severe, you like Jay Toya instead of, now obviously we went Cody Lindenberg. I like Cody Lindenberg as a good project. But look, you could have got Cody Lindenberg, Damian Martinez. If you pick Damian Martinez.
Yes.
Yeah, match him with Genty.
And you match him with Genty. Damian Martinez is a good short yardage running back.
Yeah.
You get him and match him up with Genty, that could have been a nasty 1-2 punch.
I'm taking Martinez over Miller. I'm not taking Miller. I'm not just eliminate the Miller pick. And
exactly. That's what I'm saying. You don't take Miller and you take Damian Martinez.
Yeah.
In the 6th. And now you don't have these question marks of, yes, I understand that we have Mostert, but Mostert injury prone. Zamir White, don't know what's going to happen with that kid, but what he's showing, not going to last very long. Outside of that, you better hope that Genty ends up being a damn good 4th and 1 running back. I mean, because Mostert's not a short yardage guy. No. He's not going to pound the rock on 4th and run or 2nd and 2 or 3rd and 2.
No.
So as we keep kind of going down, Curtis Rourke was still there.
Yeah, I was about to say, you already know. You already know.
I like Monagai too. That's another tough runner. It's another tough runner. LaQuint Allen, if you want to change your pace guy.
Even Tez Johnson. I like Tez Johnson.
Yeah, Tez Johnson is
LaQuint Allen?
Yeah.
Like LaQuint Allen. Tez Johnson, I mean, he's a smaller slot receiver. I think he ran pretty bad though. I think that's what he felt. Garrett Dellinger is another guard I like. I know we already picked up a guard, but Maliki Maltaval, he's whatever.
All right, so at the end of the day, the only switch up again, depending on how they like Cam Miller, in all honesty. I think, Jack, you had one. There is an emergency quarterback rule this year. Yeah, there is. And at the end of the day, is it going to be Cam Miller, and do they just lock him up and Aiden O'Connell, remains on this roster? Because it depends on kind of how they work that. In all honesty, put some respect on the Bison Cam Miller. I'm not saying he's not good, but the thing is if he does find himself in the practice squad and gets swooped up, then there was a waste of a 6th pick, and I probably would have snagged Damian Martinez.
Yeah,
in replacement of that.
And the thing with that emergency quarterback rule is that they have to be part of the 53-man roster. So that's what people keep. I think that's been a misconception. I think it's been a misconception since last year, is that like you have your 53 on your roster, and then was it 48 active on game day, right? But the emergency quarterback rule allows you to designate a member of your roster of your 53, but of your non-active 48 as the emergency quarterback. So they can dress. So it's like having 49 essentially. So, but they still have to be on your 53-man roster. So it's not like you can you can't just have them on the practice squad. They have to be part of your 53-man roster.
Yeah. No, exactly. So it's really going to be interesting how it plays out, because if they keep Cam Miller and they only keep 2, or they could keep 3. I'm just saying they could keep 3 and Cam Miller's there. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of teams only keep 2. So all right. So it looks like as we kind of roll through, I'm cool with Cody Lindenberg because we need to adjust the linebacker position. I do think he's a good project. And so as a guy that I wanted going into really the 6th round. So, but we got him the 7th. So I think we're good there. All right.
Steve, we got my dog out of UCF. Tyrone Tracy. He worked out.
Tyrone Tracy. I know you were high on him last year.
Yep.
Severe. Good thing one good thing about Mostert though is he only has 759 attempts. And how many injuries? That's the hard part. Yeah, exactly. You average that out, his ass is gonna get injured this year. All right.
Genty probably got that his last 2 years at Boise.
That's a fact.
Hey, Kevin Lurker, you can keep saying the name, Jacob Parrish. You can keep saying it, Kevin Lurker. Just keep saying it. I appreciate it. We'll know at some point. What up, Peter Ring? What's happening, man? I appreciate it. The rebirth of Zeus, man. I'll tell you, the only spot Zamir White is going to be able to have any opportunity is you better be good on 4th and 1, 3rd and 2. Like, that's it. Like, you better put on 15 more pounds, and you better learn to actually have a little bit of vision, and that's the only spot you got, in my opinion, is short yardage. And so,
yeah.
All right, cool. Let's go back to Bishop. All right, man. That's all we got for today. That was kind of it. We just want to kind of recap again. We talked about AJ Cole getting an extension. Talked a little bit about that. We talked about just brought up the draft a little bit. Now that we saw where guys were, where they fell, wanted to kind of take a look at just kind of other guys that we were looking for in the draft and kind of where they fell, and did we want to pick them up instead? So just kind of recapped a little bit. We're going to have some fun again. Now it's kind of the slow time. We do have June 1st cuts coming up on Sunday. So when we do our Sunday show, we're going to talk more about who we could prioritize in free agency, but at the same time, who are some of those June 1st cuts, and more reports are going to come out on who's actually going to get cut, and could that be someone we take a look at? And so, Murphy, you're saying if Gentia gets outshined by Sincere McCall, God damn, don't do that. Don't do that.
Mhm.
That'd be crazy work, without question. Yeah, Rock never been injury free year, but AP lost half the team in camp. He did. We had a lot of injuries last year. We started out damn near half the team on injured reserve last year. So, shit, it's hard to even work through that Cincy game where we had 3 offensive linemen go down, and there was talks of D linemen starting to get potential reps. And so, Isaiah, you're saying I like Cam Miller when I watched CU's opener versus them. He is underrated when it comes to athleticism. Honestly, I'm not saying he's bad, man. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's bad. But with our quarterback situation, man, if we cut him and we waste a 6th-round pick, I guess the only thing I'll add to it is we traded back so many times, we compiled so many picks that maybe that late round 6 pick was just more of like a luxury pick, and where you can kind of dabble a little bit in some options that are unconventional because we had so many picks up front. I guess that's one way I can kind of put it. So, our emergency quarterback is JJ Cole. I'm not bueno. Yeah, maybe.
Hey.
I like him. Lindenberg, good value in the 7th. I agree. Good project. Murphy, you're saying I would have taken Ewers over Miller. A lot of people are having Ewers, man. His stock dropped, man, bad last year.
He was kind
It's
of
tough.
He's kind of weirdo in interviews too. So, like, super
cool
weird.
Kev. He's saying you guys factoring AOC getting traded or cut. I don't see him getting cut. Not at all. I don't see a world where AOC gets cut with our quarterback room, to be honest. I still think he's a good, viable backup. Traded? That just depends on who's calling and what they want to offer. In all honesty. You can never rule out a trade when it's a brand new regime that never drafted him.
Hey, Josh McDaniels. Need a backup quarterback?
You need a backup quarterback? You want to give us
a backup quarterback in New England, huh? What you willing to give up?
Unless Chris is traveling, man.
You ain't no Kano for Travion Henderson, straight up.
Straight up. Appreciate it, Jack. And Jack, we got that bet, man. If JJ Pegues gets a carry this year, a couple rounds on me, without question. So, but Foxy, what's up? What's happening? Appreciate you rocking with us. All right, so yeah, that's about it. He's broadcast on it. It's the off season. Just guys know we're going to jump on Sunday. That will be June 1st. So there's going to be rumors about June 1st cuts rolling. Maybe some cuts will actually happen. And so, man, make sure you guys hit that notification and tap in with us on Sunday. We appreciate everybody rocking with us. But man, Chris, let everybody know what you got going on outside of our show, and what they can expect throughout the week.
Yeah, man. Just rocking, man. Make sure you guys catch me on Protect Shield Podcast on all social media platforms. Of course, I mean, you might catch me on a late night show, a late night creep show. You can get anything at that show. You never know what you'll get. So, but salute to everybody, man. Me and Spicy, we're waiting until training camp to get our show going on a regular again. Just because it's so hard to come up with, content. So, I'm going to continue doing this with my brothers, man, on every Tuesday and Sunday. And make sure you guys always check out my boy, Dub Raider. Again, we're dropping content every Sunday, so make sure you check that out. And we're just rocking, man. We're just rocking.
Yeah, man. Guys, make sure you hit that notification as well, because we might, if something does drop, and if we're available, if we got time, we might jump on real quick and just kind of give you guys our opinion on it. So make sure you guys hit that notification as well. And so videos need more likes. Hey, you guys hit that like button if you guys can. We definitely appreciate it.
Yes,
LS, we appreciate the comedy as well. Every time you rock in here. Severe, man, let the people know what you got going on outside of what we do.
Man, you guys know what it is. The Severe Raider here on YouTube, IG, Snapchat, TikTok, X. Basically all the social media, the Severe Raider. I'm here with my guys Tuesday and Sunday, man, in the Raider Roar Room. Occasionally, you catch me on a super late night live with my guy Chris, talking all kind of recklessness, man.
Recklessness.
All kinds of trash, man. Not the FCC would pull our off the air immediately. But and then obviously I got the 50-50 show with my guy Pharaoh. That's Tuesday. We'll be coming up pretty shortly here. And then Thursday nights we got Around the Shield. Usually we've been on that same kind of issue, which kind of hard to find content right now. So doing all those shows in the week, but we should be coming back this Thursday. We skipped it last week, so be on the lookout, man. Make sure you hit those notification bells, hit those thumbs up, and if you're on my channel, hop over to my guys to the left of me. Make sure you sub their channel, hit the like buttons over there as well, and share it with some people that you would think would enjoy the content, man. That goes a long way towards helping us build this community.
Yeah, 100%. It is community. And speaking of community, man, Raider Ben in the building. Appreciate you, man. Make sure you guys go head over to Raider Ben's channel. Just some support over there, man. Yeah, at the end of the day, I got a real good opportunity in Bakersfield to link up with other content creators. And I basically tell them, like, look, like there's some people that, it can get crazy. It can get live in here. But if you're good people, then we'll rock with you. It's really that simple. If you're good people, you do it for the right reasons, then we're all about it. You know what I'm saying? And we'll support your channel because at the end of the day, it's a community. And look, if you like somebody, rock with them. If you don't like somebody, don't. It don't matter. If you rock with us, cool. More power to you. If you don't, all good. No hard feelings. At the end of the day, there's definitely people that do different things and they do it a little differently. And when they do it, if you rock with it, have fun with it. It's really that simple. But hey, I'm 805 Raider. My channel is Real Talk Raider Nation. I rock out with my guys here. Sometimes I might get caught up in late night lives with somebody and just chaos erupts. Crazy images pop up, crazy hats pop up. You just don't know what you're gonna get with these lives. But at the end of the day, I rock with my guys in the Raider War Room. That's how I do. I try to jump on some other people's channels just to show some support. You know what I'm saying? Again, if you cool people, then I rock with you. That's how we roll around this area. So we definitely appreciate all you guys. I appreciate my guys for rocking with me again. We do it on Tuesday in the Raider War Room as well as Sundays. And remember, guys, during the season, after the games, we break down film. And so that following Tuesday, we break down film. We cut clips of the plays that we want to kind of talk about. We break it down. But at the same time, we also are going to be there week 2 Chargers opening at Allegiant Stadium. We're going to have some stuff going on. So make sure you hit that notification bell because we're going to do maybe a little meet and greet, little party beforehand on that Sunday and maybe something leading up to the game. So, hey, we appreciate everybody pulling up. Steve, I appreciate you throwing the links in the channel. We appreciate Myra, when you throw the links in the channel as well. We definitely appreciate it. We appreciate everybody rocking. I know it's a slow season, but at the same time, we appreciate everybody rolling with us. Chewy, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate the super chat. But guys, hit that notification bell. And like Severe said, if you guys can share it, we definitely appreciate it. Make sure you guys go hit up Jeff too, man. Jeff, I see you. Hit up his channel as well. So I appreciate it. That's the end of it. We're going to be out. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell so you guys know when we rock out on Sunday. But appreciate my guys.
Hey, y'all, real quick, man. Real quick. I think there is, make sure there was a memorial for Raider Lunatics hat. If you guys want to, send a small, token of, appreciation and hopefully, just make sure we support. We love our Raider brothers and Raider Lunatic, like them 2 hats that he got, man.
Man.
They must be stopped. They must be stopped. So, it's just out of hand.
It's bad. If you guys
hashtag must be stopped.
And if you guys missed it, go back because
what up?
Because there might be maybe a GoFundMe might be set up, Jeff. We might have to make that happen. What up, Nutty Raider, man? We're just out of here. Lunatics in here, man. And we saw the younger brother. There might be 2 funerals soon. I'm just saying.
Man.
I'm just saying. But before we get in more trouble, we don't get the hell out of here, man. We appreciate y'all. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications. Got Chris Protect Show podcast, the Severe Raider on 805 Raider Real Talk Raider Nation, man. We appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys on Sunday. Hit that notification, share it. We definitely appreciate it.
Be sure.
Have a great rest of your week. We're out of here.